Hallo! Hey, herzlich willkommen. Heute eine Runde Bioshock Infinite, aber nicht das stinknormale, sondern wir spielen das neue DLC, die Seebestattung Episode 1. Seebestattung hört sich irgendwie dämlich an. Also mir gefällt der englische Titel weitaus besser. Ich habe schon mal leicht angespielt. Machen wir jetzt trotzdem ein neues Spiel? Ja, ist okay. Spielen auf normal, weil schwer will ich euch nicht zumuten. Nein, leicht will ich euch nicht zumuten, schwer will ich mir nicht zumuten. Also kommen wir auf den Nenner und das ist halt normal. Ich hoffe, von der Aufnahmequalität passt das und ich lasse mich jetzt mal überraschen.
We're closed.
You don't look the sort who can afford to turn down legitimate work.
What do you want?
How about we start with a light?
Sexy Frauchen. Schauen wir uns doch erstmal. Oh, haben wir eine Reisekarte. Hey, Gesundheit. Aber brauchen wir gar nicht. Geld haben wir auch ein bisschen, nicht viel. Und anscheinend haben wir gerade geschlafen. 31. Dezember 58. Ich glaube, Bioshock Infinite spielte 1912. So ist Booker jetzt ein steinalter Typ, der müsste um die 60 sein. Okay. Egal. Geben wir der hübschen Frau erstmal Feuer.
Well, you got a name, miss?
Elizabeth. You can call me Elizabeth.
What can I do for you?
There's a girl who needs to be found. Maybe you've seen her.
This girl. This girl's dead.
You know her.
You'll see dozens of her tied down by the docks or the slums in Apollo Square. Orphans. With Fontaine's charity shut. No place for them.
But her you know.
As I said, girl's dead.
Lost.
Look, I don't know where you get...
Lost isn't dead. Name your rate, I will pay you for this work. But you do this one gratis, wouldn't you?
I don't follow.
Something tells me you will.
Okay. Ich bin jetzt so gerade leicht irritiert, wenn wir Booker sind, das Elizabeth ist. Warum erkennen wir uns denn? Habe ich wieder was verpasst? Nee. Nee, du siehst anders aus. Nein. Nein. Ich folge dir nicht. Nein. Wieder ein Rapture. Sieht schön aus als je zuvor, also bin ich ganz ehrlich. Columbia? Ja, ich folge dir schon. Columbia hat mich nicht so wirklich angesprochen, denn es hatte nicht den Flair. Okay. Aber,
Your particular talents could be useful.
Wait, was ist los? Ain't you playing the ponies no more? You're too good for the boys at the track now.
aber das Roadshare, das sieht echt unglaublich aus. Es hat dieses etwas, was Columbia noch gefehlt hat. Ich weiß nicht, mir gefällt das jetzt so gut. Ich möchte jetzt in den nächsten 2 Stunden stehen und beobachte das treibende Tier hier draußen. Also danke fürs Zuschauen. Tschüss. Ich kann jetzt hier mal stehen und schauen. Nein, Spaß nicht. Wir wollen ja auch ein bisschen was vom Spiel sehen.
Yes?
Ja gut, dann fangen wir bei der Elizabeth. Lesen soll.
Edward thinks the way to my heart is philosophical transcendence.
Das ist aber
He's
krass.
brilliant.
Ja, bleibt schon mal. Wie gut ist das? Ja, ich folge.
happened to these children? What are they?
Oh,
Where have you been? Cabin in Arcadia?
This is the rule.
Little sisters?
Bisschen reich.
Atom factories?
It's grotesque.
die Kleinen sind ja echt schon echt gedämmert, Strauß. Oder haben die nur Schminke im Gesicht? Die haben Schminke im Gesicht.
Compromise? Is that why we came to Rapture? I could compromise in Red Hook.
We're just men and women, Alan. You hold yourself to that.
Come on. We haven't got all day.
What do they even look like under those suits?
They're just some kind of machine.
Nee, der hat einen Greifhaken, ich will auch rein. So, dann ist mit Sinn
You're allowed to vote on it. Otherwise, it's just
Das ist echt krass, wie das aussieht. Viel Zeit zum Tor machen.
Funny.
What?
You not knowing about the Little Sisters. How long have you been in Rapture?
Let's just say I don't get out much.
You've got eyes and ears, don't you?
If I wanted to share my life story, Mr. DeWitt, I would write my memoirs. If I learned anything about Rapture, that it was a place where people understood to mind their own business.
Where are we headed?
The man we need to see is in the Garden of the Muses.
How do you know?
My sources are my own, Mr. DeWitt. If you have better information as to the whereabouts of your girl, I suggest you avail yourself of it.
Ist ja gut, Schatzi. Ist ja gut. Kannst du sehen. Hier kommt doch ein Knöpfchen. Bitte schön.
Where are you taking me?
When's the last time you saw Sally?
What?
She was taken from you, wasn't she?
How do you know this?
She was taken, down at Surprise. You were playing the tables and...
She disappeared.
And?
Cop friend of mine, Sullivan, says they found her floating in the docks.
You see the body?
Look.
Did you see the body? This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made and men who make it. I'm taking you to one of them. Mr. DeWitt, you alright?
I'm fine. Just get these spells sometimes. It'll pass.
refreshments, sir. Madam?
We're fine, thanks.
I went through basic with them, decent sort. The Italians. Papa this and Papa that. They can't take a crap about the papal dispensation.
Someone to listen to your
Das
words?
irritiert mich, diese
Buy a
Teleporter.
puppy.
Mr. DeWitt,
Ja,
I'll find my source inside of that club.
Cohen? What does that lunatic have to do with Sally?
na gut. Das ist kein Job für mich.
Private party. No entry without invitation.
We'll see about that.
Which business do you represent, sir?
Business?
Yes, which business?
DeWitt Investigations.
Mr. Cohen does not truck with private detectives. Masks of invitation went to artists and craftsmen alone.
I'm with the artist struggle. We're
No
expected.
mask, no entry.
Stuffed shirt.
These invitation masks he spoke of, they must have gone out to local artisans.
Well, I guess we'll have to persuade someone to loan us one.
The business of Rapture is business. Says it's sponsored by the Artist Struggle, the Golden Rule, and Rapture Records.
I guess those stores would be as good a place to start as any.
Der ansässigen Link scheint eine Einladung zu Cohens Club erhalten zu haben. Du kannst im Ziele bla bla. 0? Was? Lass mich hier raus! Oder habe ich die Taste nicht belegt? Fail, fail, fail. Okay, oh. Ich glaube, das ist die Lösung.
brung you to Rapture?
A man.
Really? You don't strike me as the romantic type.
Wasn't that kind of man.
Then what?
There's a debt that needs repaying.
I've known my share of Shylocks. You're no Shylock.
Invitations to Cohen shows are highly coveted. Nobody's gonna just hand us one.
You think you can figure out a way to distract the store owner while I take a look around?
You just find the mask. Leave the distractions to me.
Zeig deine Titten und ich bin begeistert.
Welcome.
Excuse me. Lady has some questions for you.
Yes, of course.
I'm interested in this piece.
Ah, excellent. You've an eye, haven't you, miss? It's a natural sapphire and diamond, 18-karat gold ring, fully hallmarked for Paris, 1887.
Really?
The center cabochon... Excuse me, sir?
That's a lot of fine talk about a stolen ring.
I beg your pardon.
Cohen
Right
sends
out of
those
her
masks
coffin
out
in
in some kind of
Did
box.
you think we wouldn't notice?
I can assure you.
The assurances of a grave robber are of
Must
no...
be somewhere else.
If you hand the ring back, the matter
Ich
will
finde es gerade
remain
so leicht
between you
AFK und so ein
and
bisschen begeistert von dem Spiel. Also, entschuldigt, wenn ich jetzt hier etwas wenig sage.
Tramp.
Well, I'll see to it they hear.
Weil,
Get your hands off me! Might be best if we were gone when he wakes up.
ja, würde ich
Any
auch
luck?
sagen. Du bist
Nothing.
böse.
Let's find another shop.
Where should we look next? Upstairs at the Artist's Struggle or Rapture Records straight ahead?
Ich folge jetzt einfach mal. Direkt. Okay, gehen wir dort. Weil das ist jetzt gerade hier
Dr. Steinman told me.
so da, ne? Und so. Ja, ich will ihn nicht beklauen. Ich will ein Leben führen. Ich will...
See that dish I walked in with? Will you give her the Star treatment, pal? It'll make it worth your while.
Of course, right away.
What is this piece?
It's by Trenet, but of course, covered by Mr.
Gotta
Ryan.
find that box.
Okay, suchen wir jetzt erstmal die Box. Ich bin total abgelenkt und begeistert. Also das ist echt böse. Wir suchen jetzt die Box. Okay. Warum nehmen wir nicht die hier?
Nothing. Well, only one place left.
logic, purely
Sensual.
The finest music.
So, gibt's noch etwas für uns zu holen?
Can you turn it up?
Nein.
Oh, it's so
Russell. I must go. I must go. Even one more note shall prove my undoing.
Okay, geh mal. Den hast du nicht geschlagen. Dankeschön.
Nothing?
No. Got one place left, though.
And if that proves to be fruitless?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
So, jetzt haben wir heute nicht was mitbekommen habe, nach oben. Das Artist's Struggle. Okay. Struggle. Whatever. Das soll irgendwo oben.
Fontaine got taken out by Ryan's group.
Das ist schön. Es ist zwar an sich ein Schloss, aber dennoch viel berührungsvoll. Es ist so anders, als man es gewohnt ist. Es ist wohl...
Hey, pal. You want to help out the little lady?
Yes, of course. Interesting, isn't it? An original Sander Cohen. He calls it miasma.
I'm sorry,
Where's
but
he hiding that
I know
box?
precious little about art.
Box, ja. Tada!
Bitch.
Das war vorausgesehen.
Would you like me to tell you what it means?
Oh, would you? You've given me so much to think about. I feel a trifle swoony. Would you mind if I return tomorrow for further education?
I shall be here at your service. Until
Müssen wir an
tomorrow.
die Kleine ran, Alter. Wetten wir? Wetten wir? Wetten wir? Ja komm, hau mal ab hier. Jetzt müssen wir wieder runter zum Cohen's Club.
Good. We've located the mask.
Third time's the charm.
All right. It's best we head back to Cohen's.
How was Ryan taking over Fontaine?
Fine piece of work back with those shopkeepers. You've got a bit of the grifter in you.
For that, you can thank my father.
Oh, yeah?
He was a man comfortable in a variety of roles.
Contempt's too weak a word. I consider Cohen's work obscene.
Wenn man sieht von hier draußen nichts, was früher ein hübscheres war. Klar, die Kulisse ist irgendwie dieselbe, aber...
So, what kind of field you in?
Field?
Yeah, you know, occupation. Can't imagine what kind of employment would lead you to tag along on a job like this.
I suppose you could say I work in debt collection.
Ah, very well. Mr. Cohen awaits your participation at his performance.
Yay, wir dürfen rein.
So who is this fellow Cohen? Some sort of underworld figure?
Worse. He's an artist.
An artist who kidnaps children.
Cohen's muse is a bit more diverse. I've seen this type. Gets an idea in his head, end a conversation. Don't matter who gets hurt.
Jetzt hat mir klar. Also den hellen Raum fällt mir doch eins auf. Mein Monitor ist dreckig. Jetzt gehen wir hier in die Schwärze rein. Okay. Gut. Was?
Dance, dance, move!
So. Sind wir
Be the conduit! Open yourselves to the music! To the spirit of the eternal!
Okay.
No. Why do you fail in this fashion? To embarrass me in front of my muse? My muse shall not be mocked. Fitzpatrick! Please! The stick! Peter, for God's sake! My muse shall not be mocked! Get them out of here! There shall be no failure on my canvas. There's no room in rapture anymore.
Whatever.
For the artist.
Kommt mir hier durch? Nein. Achso, wie ist denn... Achso, das ist der Sampler hier.
Who are you?
Name's DeWitt.
Is that right? My. This one's a real biscuit. Isn't he a biscuit, lady?
I need to ask you a few questions.
Questions? Yes. Yes. It is the work of man to ask. It is the work of the artist to answer.
You've seen this girl, haven't you?
We artists see more than most. You're more than you claim to be, little songbird. Are you not? Watch this one, DeWitt. She'll take you where you don't want to go. But I know the child in that photo is important to you. So many children flit, flit, flit away.
Der ist schon leicht verrückt.
I know where the girl is. And I will send you to her. In exchange, all I ask is a dance.
What?
I see something in you two. Art strips away artifice. Show me who you are, and I will show you where you need to go.
Cohen, son of a bitch.
Mr. DeWitt.
What?
Jetzt mal ehrlich, der hat gerade zwei Leute getötet, weil sie nicht getanzt haben. Wir können ja nicht weiter.
I shudder to think what greater price he might care to extract.
Fitzpatrick! Beauty and pain. They can be no more separated than birth and blood.
What do you think Cohen's customers do with the children? Do they?
Sometimes. But those types lack the capital of people like Ryan and Suchong.
That's a blessing.
You saw those little sisters? You so sure? But if Suchong had Sally, I'd know it.
How?
As I tied him to a chair and asked him.
So?
For 15 hours.
I don't know what to make of you, Mr. DeWitt.
No!
Listen, we're not gonna keep...
Fitzpatrick!
Genau das meinte ich. Das meinte ich.
I see suffering in you. I know how to shine light on your pain. A moth will become a butterfly.
Auf mich hört ja keiner. Das ist aber schon echt krank. Oder war das geplant?
Mr. DeWitt! Mr. DeWitt! Are you alright?
I'm fine.
You were dreaming. You kept saying your daughter's name, Sally.
She's not my daughter.
I thought...
Pain and beauty! To an artist, they are parent and child.
Cohen?
I'm sending you to find your young one. No need to thank me. I'm not so sure you'll like what you find.
Why industry? Okay. Fontaine.
Look.
Fontaines. Ryan sent the whole thing to the bottom.
But it's a prison now. Why would Cohen have sent Sally there?
I don't know.
Everyone has needs. I merely provide a service for those who have the means to pay. You'll find your little bird in the housewares department.
How many people do you suppose Ryan's got locked up in that place?
Enough. Fontaine had amassed something near an army. Now they're down there, spliced up and wild. Alright, there's a dock up ahead.
Takes a cold son of a bitch to do that to a living person.
So, jetzt red ich mal. Sonst habe ich ja gar keine Ruhe dazu. Also, das Ganze wird doch sehr spannend. Also, das hätte ich jetzt nicht gedacht. Und, wenn man die ersten beiden Teile kennt, sag ich mal von Bioshock, dann weiß man auch, was Fontaine alles angerichtet hat. So, und jetzt darf Elizabeth weiterreden. So.
What's that?
Burial at sea.
You read your residency contract with Ryan Industries? In perpetuity, we're all buried at sea.
Also jetzt erinnert es so wieder ganz stark an die ersten Teile. Dieses alles, der herunterkommt, kaputt. Ich will wieder zurück.
Seem to be some supplies this way, Mr. DeWitt.
It's Booker.
What?
Just call me Booker.
If it's all the same to you, let's leave it at Mr. DeWitt.
Okay. Das habe ich jetzt mal übersprungen, weil irgendwo singen muss. Und anscheinend auf YouTube soll wieder ein bisschen reden, was mal ganz angenehm ist. Ich muss echt sagen, dass das Zeug doch mehr tiefer als gedacht. Also jetzt sind wir hier in kaputt sind, sag ich mal, Fontaines Department, ja, was ja Gefängnis ist und ja, ich weiß nicht, ob ich hier sein will. Ja, wie man eine das Eis, es war ja damals nicht was Nieder, sondern was war denn das? Die ist nicht. Während mir wieder einfällt.
Look up there. Let's have another look around. Perhaps we'll be able to find something to get us up and over.
Ja. Das sieht dieser Unkuchen aus. Okay. Das sind also nicht mehr die Salze. Das heißt, das ist doch eventuell gleich nicht. Also Eve ist ja das, was man im Bioshock benutzt hat. Ach, guck mal.
Could be handy.
A skyhook.
Skyhook? You mean the air grabber? Kids use them to ride around up on the pneumo lines.
Air grabber. Huh.
Damn grabber stuck.
I want the frosted one. Get me the frosted.
Mr. DeWitt! Someone's coming!
Come back! I want the frosted.
Hand over fist. Hand over fist.
All right, I got the grabber unjammed.
Just need a new agent.
Das hat schon durch die Tür geboxt.
Mr. DeWitt, look. Housewares. That's where Cohen said we'd find Sally. The store ran trams between the three buildings. We'll need to avail ourselves of that.
Assuming it still works.
Optimism, Mr. DeWitt. It helps in situations like this.
Also echt krass, also ich bin echt geflasht von diesem Spiel. Das ist wow. Also ich bin ja schon immer ein Fan der Bioshock-Reihe gewesen, aber Bioshock ist schön.
When did you come to Rapture?
Oh, it was, geez, I guess around 51? No, 48?
That's a rather large gap.
Time. Life I had before sort of becomes a blur. 49. 49 for sure. Damn.
You look a mess, Mr. DeWitt.
Just keep your eyes open for splicers. They can do us a whole lot worse.
Watch it. I've got company. I've got ammo! Catch!
That'll do!
That's all I have right now.
So.
Mr. DeWitt, look.
Well, there's the tram.
That splicer had no problem freezing a path for himself before.
I'm sure he'll be happy to do the same for us.
I have no doubt you'll prove persuasive.
Also, ich bin echt krass, also.
Welcome to the Circus of Value!
Kaufen.
No refund, no return!
Wo ist denn das Feuer? Also ich glaube, ich werde immer anfangen, den ersten, zweiten und den heute Dunkel zu nutzen, weil momentan bin ich in so einem Fieber drin. Das ist einfach nur krass. In einen neuen Raum zu gehen, dieses Ding, das sinnvoll ist. So.
Another burst pipe.
The store sunk a few hundred feet beyond its specifications. More pressure, more burst pipes.
Ja, man sieht das. Das Geld mitnehmen.
went somewhere else.
Ah ja, es gibt das neues Auto. Momentchen.